It's another day and another royal drama, this time concerning, of course, the beautiful Duchess and a Hollywood star. What are we talking about? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London today. Nice to see you, always wonderful to have your company, and thank you to all the brand new subscribers for joining us, and more importantly for our original subscribers for making everybody feel so welcome. You know who you are, there's so many around the world, and as I say, I'm truly grateful for your company. You know, it's wonderful. I think I've started a Horlicks club, by the way. Never realised so many people liked it. It was a big drink, wasn't it, way back, and then it sort of fell out of favour. Somebody said to me in the studios recently, oh, it's an old folks drink. Oh, it's up in arms. I thought, how dare you? Then you think, maybe. Or are there youngsters out there? Come on, you know who you are. That like a cheeky Horlicks, like all of us. I find it incredible, don't you? The things just date you by age. Very difficult, of course. It's a bit like this particular royal story as well, because as we know, we recently enjoyed a mega royal premiere. Years and years later, Top Gun returned, of course, with a very beautiful Tom Cruise, who hasn't aged a day, in my opinion. Looks very good, by the way, girls, in the flesh. And as ever, we have to say, allegedly, whatever he's had done, I'm sure it's all that clean living. And of course, Val Kilmer made a cameo appearance, which was very nice for him. But of course, the royalists, the monarchists or whatever, and the anti-monarchists are up in arms over this particular situation. You will recall that this big royal premiere had the attendance of the beautiful Duchess of Cambridge, as ever looking stunning, with, I'm told, straight hair. You know, to me, hair is hair. She just looks nice whatever she's doing. And of course, Prince William turned up in a pair of very casual loafer shoes. Not quite sure whether I like them or not. Looked a bit like slippers to me. If I was going to be wearing those, I'd want my feet up, my Horlicks and a couple of bickies. Are you with me, men? Yes. But of course, it's all the trend, isn't it? Now, what's really gone up in arms is this particular story, because as you will see, Tom Cruise had the tenacity to actually touch the Duchess of York, offering first of all a very gallant hand as she mounted some stairs, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, in those perilous heels. I don't know how you girls do it. And then of course to touch her again, and allegedly once again. And a lot of people are saying, oh, he broke royal protocol. Well, let me tell you the background to that, because as you know, William and Catherine are trying to modernise the monarchy, and what went on before, particularly with our gracious Majesty the Queen, where there was always white gloves and reverence and that sort of stuff. I still love that, by the way. I think it's wonderful and should remain. But of course, a modern monarchy has to be touchy-feely, tactile, that sort of stuff. Hugs and kisses. Not my cup of tea, but there you go. It's interesting, isn't it? Then, you know, Tom got blasted on social media. So much so, when we put in a call into Kensington Palace, basically they thought he was very gallant for offering his arm as she made the way up the stairs, and we're told that Kate herself is a huge Tom Cruise fan. So it must have been a bit of a heart-stopping Hollywood moment for her. But no, there was no royal protocol broken. And more importantly, as I say, moving forward, William and Catherine simply want this. But then, of course, you get the other side of it, and this is the trolls, you know, the ones I'm talking about, the Sugars and the Sussex squads that come out after you, basically saying, oh, that William and Catherine are simply copying Harry and Meghan. Well, I don't think there's a sort of, shall we say, tempo on, you know, branded or whatever, on somebody offering a hand or simply giving a hug. It's gone on for years. The Queen Mother used to do this privately, a very warm and tactile person who loved to laugh and was the first to reach out when somebody was going through difficult times. But of course, whatever, if those people believe that William and Catherine simply want to copy Harry and Meghan, then that's their problem. For me, I just think it's nice to see a more relaxed, informal, and obviously enjoying themselves British monarchy in the very 21st century. As ever, I'd love to know what you think to this particular heartwarming story in the comments below. Me? Oh, I'm off for a Horlicks, it's got chilly out here. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.